Welcome back into the film room. I'm your host, Eric Turner. And in today's Cover 1 film room feature, we're going to do a quick and dirty breakdown of the Bills and Jets game. Today's topics are going to be the Bills safeties, Taylor Rapp, Bishop Hamlin, and Cole Bishop, defensive end Javon Solomon, and the Bills run game, specifically their outside zone pitch play that they used against the Jets. So without further ado, let's jump into the film. All right, onto some film from Javon Solomon. He had a day. 6 tackles, 7 pressures, a fumble recovery. He did great versus run and versus a pass. On this play, the Patriots are running zone read. You see Solomon get square and surf down the line of scrimmage. Once he realizes the running back has the ball, he goes and gets the ball, brings the running back down. On this play, you get to see some of his athleticism, his bendiness, looking to beat the hands of the tackle and immediately rotate back up the field to chase the running back down. Look at him turn the corner right there. This is something that not many of the Bills edge players have, that ability to turn the corner right there, run the circle, and go get the ball. As I said, he had 7 pressures on the day. A lot of the times going from speed to power and compressing the pocket. This one was a pretty quick win, but the quarterback did get the ball out here. But look at the hand usage, how he chops down the hand right there, gets into the body of the tackle, creates a little separation with that inside hand, and then he gets a hand on the quarterback. So you'd like to see him clear that tackle after that initial chop right there. Now somehow break loose, bend and flatten to the quarterback. But he does a good job either way of getting to the doorstep of the quarterback. But it's something that's going to come up in his film is once he gets to the apex of that rush, to the top of that rush, you want to see him transition to another move, have a better plan, have a better counter, have a way to disengage from tackles here. Same type of thing here. You see him, he's right at the doorstep. Right here as he goes speed to power, you want to see him have a counter. You want to see him do something to disengage from this tackle. If this tackle is driving up the field, you want to see him break inside with some kind of inside counter. And while he doesn't do it here, again, he does end up at the doorstep of the quarterback. So if he can just come up with some counters, 1 or 2 counters, he's not only going to get these pressures, these hurries, but he's going to be able to finish on the quarterback. Similar type of thing here. Watch as the Bills bring Hamlin off the side, and they're going to spike Solomon inside here. And when you want to see Solomon transition against the guard, using speed to power, it's great. You have him on his heels. You're driving him back. Disengage, discard this blocker, this guard, and go and get the quarterback. Once again, he ends up at the doorstep, but he's not able to finish. He's not able to disengage from the offensive lineman to really make an impact on this play. Once again, another example of this. The Bills are showing pressure. They have the gaps mugged up the middle, and Solomon gets a one-on-one look here. Goes speed to power, kind of gets into the body of the tackle, and I don't really like his plan here. It doesn't look like he has one. He's just kind of creating chaos. But you'll see, he is pushing that tackle back. He is compressing the pocket, and the quarterback is feeling that pressure. You just want to see him disengage from that block, because you're going to see the left hand right here of the tackle latch on, and oh man, he's locked in. Like, there's no way that Solomon is able to disengage with speed or power, so the quarterback is able to get the ball off and get the first down for the offense. You gotta be able to disengage and finish, but you just gotta be able to bring the quarterback down. Here the Bills bring a creeper pressure, and the tackle is forced to squeeze and pick up the linebacker, and that means Solomon is free. He's a free runner at the quarterback, but he's not able to bring down the athletic quarterback. You see Milton break that tackle and ends up throwing it away, but you have to be able to finish. You're having a bunch of opportunities to get at the doorstep of the quarterback. You got to be able to disengage, and you definitely have to finish in the NFL. Here's the fumble recovery from Solomon. You're going to see him have BCR responsibility. So as the Patriots are looking to hand it off here to the running back, the bootleg is Solomon's responsibility. He does a good job of clearing that, making sure that the quarterback hands it off, and then you're going to see him get down the line of scrimmage as that ball is jarred loose, and he's right there to scoop it up on the backside of this run. Very good awareness by him, going down the line of scrimmage, not getting too deep, and that really put him in a position to recover this fumble. All right, finally, let's get into some safety play. It's what you guys have been asking for. since the game ended. This is the big play, the 48-yard touchdown from Milton to the wide receiver Butte. And a lot of the eyes go to Rapp on this play. And I'm sure Rapp would love to have this play back. But the other thing that needs to be noted here is, yes, the Bills are in a too high safety structure, but I want you to watch these linebackers as Milton breaks the pocket and keeps this play alive. Now, with these guys all rushing, the middle of the field is vacated. So yes, Rapp is the deepest guy here, and he should defend against this deep in-breaking route right here. But you also see him kind of drifting to the left side of the defense with Milton rolling out. In Milton, he has a very strong arm, so he is able to make this throw all the way back across the field like we see Josh Allen do week in and week out. But I think the linebackers probably could have done a better job of staying home here, because as Milton is rolling out here and he's throwing it back across the field, it's going to have velocity. It's not going to be a high arcing throw. And I think if they're in this area, it makes it that throw that much more difficult. Instead, Rapp is possibly looking to the crosser that's coming across the middle, gets sucked up just a little bit too much, and then Milton just makes a great play, honestly, overall, to show off that arm strength to make that throw for the touchdown. I think it's fair to say that most fans expect Taylor Rapp to start, even with that blown play that you just saw. Damar Hamlin, in his first game back, played the first half entirely with Taylor Rapp. Then we saw Cole Bishop and Damar come in. So we're going to take a look at some film from Damar and Cole Bishop. On this play, this was a third down early in the game. You can see Damar pointing out the wide receiver who is in the backfield, and the Bills do not line up properly. I think this was some kind of bust in alignment, and I'm not sure whose fault it is, because at the start of the play, watch Damar Hamlin right there. He's pointing out that, hey, this is a running back in the backfield. It's a 4-strong formation, 4 eligibles to the bottom, and the running back is actually a wide receiver. And the Bills set the pass coverage with Cam Lewis, who's the nickel in this game. They set it to the bottom of the screen, to the trip set. But they're in man coverage. I think with the Bills in man coverage, I think what Cam Lewis is telling Damar, like, hey, it's too late. I'm already lined up over here. Just go pick up number 3, the slot wide receiver. Go take him, when really I think Lewis is actually supposed to be on him based on what unfolded in this game. Instead, Damar's trying to get over. They snap the ball. It's a quick out, and they're able to get the first down on the play. So a very early conversion on third down. I think this was some kind of miscommunication or misread on the formation, where I think Cam Lewis was actually supposed to be on that slot wide receiver, and maybe that helps with the Bills in man coverage, not having Damar in off coverage. Here's a quick man coverage rep from the second half with Cole Bishop as the post safety, Damar down in the box on the tight end. As I said, usually when the Bills go man coverage, their safeties are coming down on number 3, and that's usually the tight end or the running back out of the backfield. Here, Damar does a really good job. You see the collision point right there, gets his hands on that big tight end, and then as the quarterback breaks the pocket, does a great job of working in the scramble drill, keeping his eyes on the player and eliminating him as an option. Here's a play that probably doesn't get brought up in the box score, but the Bills are in a too high structure, and Damar's dropping down. The Bills are going to cover 3. You have 3 deep defenders, and then 4 underneath. He is the flats player. He doesn't just buzz to the flats. He slows in that first window right there to help take away the slant, which kind of helps the corner who's over the top, helps take away that slant, and then eventually we'll stop right there. He doesn't close all the way on the flats. That's the no cover zone. If they want to throw it to him, let him throw it to him, then go make the tackle. He stops right there, and he's able to transition to shut the running back down as a quarterback extends the play. So very good play, very good technique of helping the corner here en route to your assignment, help take away that first window, that first read if the quarterback was looking to throw to him, and then go get your guy. But don't chase. Don't chase. Let that guy come to you in the flats and then eliminate him as an option on this play. And this is where you'll see the difference between Damar and Cole Bishop, I think. So this is second half play. The Bills have the same coverage that you just saw Damar Hamlin execute. You're going to see Cole Bishop do the same thing that Damar Hamlin did, but as a quarterback escapes the pocket and tries to hit the running back, Bishop transitions and covers that running back all the way down the field. So the very same type of play that you just saw Hamlin execute. Initially, you see Bishop is that flats defender, but he doesn't, again, he stays in this window. He doesn't just fly down there to the flats to stop the running back. He stays in that first window, especially because the quarterback is looking to the opposite side of the screen. Once the quarterback gets to the left side of the field, Bishop's right there, and now the wide receiver is going into a secondary route. So now Bishop realizes, okay, I need to go get my guy. So he undercuts that wide receiver right there, taking him away as an option, and then carries the running back down the boundary, which leads to an incompletion. So very good work in play by Coach Bishop here, showing off his athleticism and staying into play as Milton broke the pocket to make a play down the field. Undercutting this first wave right here, this first window is huge. Again, the quarterback's not looking there initially, but it's important for the flats defender not to just fly to the flats, because again, that corner is a deep third defender, and that would be a void in the coverage. It's very good spacing here by Bishop. He's patient and then realizes, okay, it's time to cover down. It's a scramble drill. He covers down on his defender that was in the flats and is able to make a play down the field on the ball. All right, same idea here from Damar Hamlin. Watch how the Patriots are able to convert this because Hamlin screws up, okay? No cover zone. Cover three, once again, Bills played a lot of it. You see him get a piece and take some speed off of that wide receiver, but what's he do? He drives down, and what does that do? That screws up the spacing on this play. Corner's playing up over the top, cover three, doesn't want to get beat deep. As that wide receiver curls it up near the 50, there's a passing lane here, and there shouldn't be. Look at the other flats defender to the bottom of the screen. You see him holding the line there, and as that play and that route develops, he is in that passing lane. Damar did not execute his technique properly here. That opens up the passing lane, and now the quarterback is able to hit the wide receiver in that void created by Damar, fast flowing to the wide receiver in the flats when he didn't need to. Let them throw that as a check down. Let that guy be the outlet. Do not drive down and screw up the zone spacing here. He does, and that is why the quarterback is able to hit the wide receiver in that window for the first down. All right, let's take a look at some tackling stuff from Bishop and Hamlin. Here, Bishop's going to rotate to the deep half. Patriots end up pitching it out, and you see Bishop come down and make the tackle. He gets credited with the tackle, but it's not a good tackle. Use your arms. Wrap the ball carriers up. This is not how you tackle at the NFL level. Yes, you get credit for that, but you need to wrap this guy up. There's no need for this shoulder tackle. Wrap this guy up in traffic and bring him down. This has been Bishop's issue the entire season, and why he isn't as a reliable a player as Damar Hamlin is. Hamlin's been a solid tackler, although he did miss a tackle in this game as well. So Bishop, post safety, the running back is able to break that initial tackle of the corner, and Bishop once again fails to make the tackle. Here it is from the end zone angle. Bishop's coming down, leveraging the ball. You got to make that tackle right there. Luckily, Damar Hamlin from the backside of the play is able to cut the running back off to minimize this play. Here's a missed tackle by Hamlin in the open field versus the pass. Patriots running an RPO. Just a glance route right here to the wide receiver. Easy completion. Hamlin's got to take a good angle on this, a better angle to make that tackle. He misses, and again, the receiver is able to get several yards after that missed tackle attempt. I'd also like to see Bishop, who's right here down in the box, do a better job of getting in the passing lane. There's an opportunity for him to jump up and get a piece of this ball. Get in the passing lane. You see where his eyes are looking. Get in the passing lane. Make this throw difficult. Make him change the trajectory or placement of this so that it helps the back end of the defense. On this play, Hamlin probably saves a pretty big run play here. Bills are sending a blitz with him coming off the backside of this run. So the DN spiking inside. Here comes Hamlin. He works down the line of scrimmage, retraces back up as that running back breaks the tackle. And like I said, if he doesn't make that tackle, I mean, you're asking Bishop to make this from the post safety position. There's a good chance this running back takes it to the house if Hamlin is not there on this run blitz, if he doesn't stay in this play to make the tackle at that second level. On to some offensive run game stuff. The Bills ran a lot of pitches, a lot of tosses, 8 plays for 41 yards. That's 5.1 per carry. Ray Davis got most of these plays. And I just like how the Bills got to them. The Bills are in 21 personnel, so 2 running backs, 1 tight end. Gilliam on these plays played a major role. And I like running these type of outside zone runs. So this is a wide zone run. It's just a pitch rather than a handoff from the quarterback. Quarterback's getting out there, but I like Gilliam's role here against teams that have very good edge run defenders like Anthony Jennings. You have Gilliam as that sledgehammer to widen the hole right there, and you can see that's where Davis cuts up inside thanks to that block from Gilliam on the edge defender of the Patriots to get up the field for a solid gain. The Bills used Gilliam in many ways. Again, they didn't have a bunch of their tight ends, so they used him as a quasi tight end. You see him here just off the line of scrimmage on the left side of the screen, and the Bills once again running that outside zone pitch to get Davis along the perimeter against the Patriots defense. Gilliam does a great job here of realizing, okay, this is picked up by Quentin Morris. I need to go find work. He goes, looks outside, there's nothing there. Look at him come back and seal off the pursuit of the Patriots, cuts off that linebacker, and that allows Davis to get the perimeter and another first down. Here's Gilliam once again against Jennings. You're going to see Jennings spike inside right there, so they let him go. Morris and Gilliam let him go. Now watch them find work here. Boom, you see Gilliam attach, helmet inside, kick this guy out, and that allows Davis to get up inside the block of Morris and Gilliam for an explosive run. Just an outside zone run. You're seeing all of the offensive linemen and skill players zone blocking to the offense's right. You're getting the ball on a perimeter against a very good edge setter in Anthony Jennings, who you see spike inside here. But you're getting guys like Gilliam and Morris on the perimeter, softening that edge, getting the ball on the perimeter quickly thanks to the pitch instead of the handoff, and now just using your blockers, your fullback Gilliam here, your tight end Morris, to get the perimeter and to get a soft edge. Look at this edge now. Look at the edge that we've seen on the last few plays. I just like what the Bills did with this personnel grouping, but also with this concept, a zone run, an outside zone run blocking concept, but instead of handing it off, it's a pitch. The Bills used Gilliam a bunch in this game. There is very limited personnel groupings in this game to kind of save some things for the playoffs, but when they wanted to get Anthony Jennings out of the way, out of the run game, they used Gilliam. Power run here. Look who's leading the play. Up inside. Gilliam, helmet inside. Power with power. He's physical with Jennings, one of the best run defending edge players in the league. And that allows the backside guard Anderson to pull, get up inside, and Davis to gain 4 yards. So just some really cool run game stuff from the Bills and their use of Gilliam. I think this is the time of year where the Bills are going to use Gilliam more and more. We've seen it the last month, and I think his role in the playoffs is going to be huge for the Bills' run game. If you like that breakdown, please smash that like button, leave me a comment in the comment section, or subscribe to the Cover One YouTube channel. I am Eric Turner, owner of Cover One, host of the Film Room, and until our next breakdown, go Bills.